You ever heard of the saying, one step forward, two steps back? A guy who was working on a truck like this made that up, because that's what it feels like. It's another week, another day on the mighty F100. We're getting close, real close. Carburetors adjusted, power steering systems all new, including the steering gear. It works amazing. Last thing we got to do for the steering is, if you notice, this thing is not supposed to move this much. That rag joint, or also known as a steering coupler, I mean, look at how much movement there is before the tires even move. I mean, that's a lot of play. So, thankfully, Layers Corporation to the rescue again. That's where I got the steering gear. Remanufactured steering gear, works awesome. And this new coupler or rag joint. They had 1,500 of these in stock. And the amazing thing is, they're just kind of in the next town over from me, Cambridge, Minnesota. And so I just ran up there, bought it from the Auto Value in Cambridge. Bada bing, bada boom. Have it in my hand. And gonna install that quick. Then I'm gonna button up, permanently tighten all the bolts, and this steering column is installed. Put this back together because I had to take this all back apart again, so I put the inner fender back in, and I think I'm gonna move to the interior. We got weather strips we're building, so well, making some progress today. We got this door, the weather strip, and the window redone. Come on. I gotta clean the glass because it's all lubed up, but all new weather strips. Got new weather strips in here, so that's working awesome. These new weather strips are a lot thicker, so I'm just letting everything kind of sit to stretch it out. But and no more rattle when you shut the door. Nice. I get to reassemble this door, which will be awesome. I got new clips to go on, so put the molding on. I'm gonna do the other window right now, so that thing, we got a dash cover to install. Oh, I of course thought I'd be much farther today, but these are just piddly things and take time. But I'm gonna wrap this up tonight, I hope, before I leave. We're coming down to the wire on this build, and as you can tell, things are getting put together. Interior's getting put together. We still got to get the seat in. Got a steering wheel on. I got the horn to work. I have the battery disconnected. We got the front end put together. All the lug nuts are torqued. Hood is on. We still have to install the hood latch. The motor is about 97% ready to rock. We got the battery hold down. All our hoses on, our belts are tight. Ended up doing a brake booster and a master cylinder, all new rubber hoses, all new wheel cylinders on all four corners. Carburetor had some issues, but we got that solved. There was some dirt got sucked in, probably from sitting on the shelf. It was rebuilt like a couple years ago and then was sitting in a box, so whatever. And we already checked all the lights and blinkers. Everything's nice and tight. Bumpers on. Probably have to, maybe, I don't know if we have to tighten the bumper bolts. I'll check. Got to put on the rear bumper and clean out the box, and then the box floor is getting just a spray on bed line, just on the box floor itself. That's the strategy, at least, because there was a little bit of corrosion started because this truck sat outside with stuff in the box and leaves and stuff, and it started to kind of create some small pinholes of rust, so we just want to kind of clean that up and seal it up. And of course, if it's going to be used anyways, I just want to do around the seams and just the actual floor itself with spray on bed line. So other than that, we're wrapping it up. This is a 1971 Ford F100. What you notice here is real barn dust because this is a barn find. This is a resurrection, a revival of a good old Ford truck. It's a sport custom. It's an F100. It's an Arizona truck. Very solid. Very little rust on the whole vehicle. This used to be a brand new truck one day. This is a lot different than what they are now. Standard cab long box, 2-wheel drive. Worked on this for a customer. I got some towels on there. I don't want to get their seat dirty. We put in a custom steering wheel. Wanted to make sure we had a horn and all the working things. We did a few things to this truck at the customer's request. They wanted to incorporate some of that color to tie in their seat that they had reupholstered. So we changed some door panels and stuff like that. They're happy with it, we're happy with it. We did all the stuff you can't see. Got a nice 360, it's been all rebuilt. Just basically tried to get it so it's a good, reliable driver again. New set of tires. We did a spray on bed liner just on the floor to protect it. That way if they want to, whatever, go garage sailing. This is a neat old truck. Really neat old truck. It runs nice. It's running. Good old truck you can drive around, take it to Cars and Coffee for fun, because surprisingly enough, these old trucks have become very desirable. These old patina trucks, you know, they look cool. It's a really cool old truck. That spray on bed liner is nice. There's a little bit of corrosion starting in some of these seams, so we cleaned it up really good, put some acid etch primer on it, and then pounded some of this spray on bed liner. So again, this is kind of one of those revival, not restoration, because we wanted a truck that's just a spare vehicle. Gonna use it for what you need a truck for. Weekend projects, grabbing some lumber from Home Depot, going to the local car show. It's got the Arizona patina on it. So I've had a hard time deciding to wash this thing. I haven't even wanted to wash it, because that is dust from 20 years of sitting in a shed, and it is cool. I want to try something not too aggressive. This is one of those magic erasers, because this thing's just got, the paint is so flat that the dirt is sticking to it everywhere, but I want to keep all this patina, so just trying to see what it's going to look like with a little of this. Magic eraser sponge. Run it on all the stainless. All the glass. This thing's been sitting in a shop, in a barn, a shed. Well, for one quick hit with the magic eraser, I am pretty pleased. It really cleaned a lot of this stuck on dirt and grime. I gotta probably do it one more time. I love the white walls. There's a little bit there that we didn't get all the way. There's some stuff here that didn't come off. And the magic eraser wipes it right away. There's some junk on this. Almost some discoloration. Seems to wipe it right off. Yeah, I think a little more time with the magic eraser and this thing's gonna look pretty great. So, but for now, it's getting late. I gotta load it up on a trailer and I gotta bring it tomorrow to the transmission guy. And he's gonna see what's going on. The transmission's got a weird noise. I just wanna make sure there's nothing wrong.